Well, g'day everyone, and welcome back again to another Hytale. I know I'm smashing this at the moment. I'm sitting here on my chair, absolutely and utterly miserable, as you can see. I'm in my copper armor. I've got a fabulous beard, wonderful spectacles, but I'm peeved off. I'm really peeved off because something's happened on my system that has I recorded a 50-minute episode last night, and then I went to edit it, and my microphone seems to be fading out in sections, and it's got nothing to do with where I am in regards to the positioning of my microphone or anything. It's just some stupid thing. It's probably some stupid Windows driver thing that's completely ruined everything. So we did a lot of fantastic stuff on the episode that I recorded. A lot of fantastic stuff. This is this was done prior to that episode. I actually did this in my spare time. This is our house. Welcome to our house. Here we go. This is our grand hallway and grand entrance, which is pretty fantastic. Over here is the humble little bedroom. The humble little bedroom with a high ceiling. And through here, this is going to be a library. This is going to be a library. And we'll probably put maybe a desk there or something with a couple of books on them and a candle or something. Upstairs here, this area here is going to be the grand wizardry area. The grand wizardry area, and up here we'll have our arcane table and probably our potions as well. We may end up actually expanding this out that way, I think, but for now, and get better lighting, like make lanterns and stuff like that. So but this is it. This do you want to see what it looks like from outside? Got some lovely gardens. This is where our original thing was. I planted a couple of trees. And in the episode that I recorded last night, now I'm monitoring, so I may pause every now and again because I'm actually monitoring what's going on with the sound and stuff. But we made this first farm area last night when I recorded this 50-minute episode. We set all of this up and stuff, so... my plan is to have a farmyard through here, and I think... Oh, that's the house, by the way. What do you think? What do you think of our little house? Our nice little ranch, which we're building here. So, I love it. I love it. So we'll have all farm area out here, and I think we'll refurbish this as over here as a barn. And set this up as a barn for our animals, which will be really, really, really cool. Oh, that's a wolf over there. So it'd be really nice to refurbish this as a barn, or to even just put some fencing in. Remove this door and just use this door here for now, and then sort of, it's kind of a bit rustic, isn't it? And then at some point in time we can sort of extend from that. And all of this area out here is all going to be farmland. I started obviously, as you can see, planting seeds and stuff like that. We don't have a huge area here, but my plan was to have one full row of wheat, one full row of lettuces, and this will probably end up being a full row of, maybe, something else basically. And then we'll throw some more farmland in there. We may even chop into that area. So I decided to build my house off camera because I wasn't sure how you guys felt about me building on camera. Now, if you want me to build on camera, then let me know, because we've got a lot of stuff to build. We've got all of these. I planted all of these plants and everything. But we've got a lot to build, so, obviously getting a barn happening for some animals and stuff like that, and building some more fenced-off areas, caged-off areas. This is my well, and I built this well, when I actually built the house. So I used the roofs and stuff like that. And that water level, when you fill your when you fill up your watering bucket, it doesn't seem to like reduce in size. So I'm hoping that it's going to be a completely endless well. I've put a little gate in there. We've got plenty of stuff in there. I've also started to, what I want to do is in this little crafting area. I think this little crafting area, we may end up moving it. We may end up moving it, over here or something like that, just in this area here or something, I think. Eventually, and then have some we'll make some really nice gardens and stuff out here, I reckon, which would be really cool. But I've also put in, as you can see, I've put in extra storage and stuff, because my plan is that, and I have got some stuff happening there. Let's throw those in there, and that can run off of that, because also in the episode that I recorded last night, we went to the desert, and I went down into a cave and I grabbed myself some thorium and stuff to turn into ingots and stuff. So to upgrade our furnace, we're going to need 5 cobalt. We can get that easily enough. That's pretty easy to get hold of. But the one thing that I do want to upgrade is I want to get this to tier 5. At tier 2 we can start getting fish, which is good, but at tier 5 we can get ourselves a chicken coop, and fertilizer at tier 3. So I really want to work on doing that, and then we'll capture some animals and all that type of stuff. So to do that, we need 5 lettuce and 5 wheat, which I believe we already have anyway. Probably in the kitchen area, because this is the kitchen area, and we don't. So, well, we actually do in here. So 5 wheat and 5 lettuce. So I'm going to pick these up anyway, because they give us life essence, which is good. There we go. So we'll grab those. But yeah, let me know if you want to see all of the building and stuff, or just a mixture of it, because there's a lot of adventuring to do, but the adventuring is also, a little bit the same, I guess, as everything else. There we go. We've got some sunflowers there, but now we can actually upgrade this straight away to tier 2. Which is really good, and then that'll unlock the copper hoe. We can make ourselves a copper hoe, which will be fantastic, and it also unlocks the fishing trap. So what I want to do is I want to craft a couple of fishing traps, not for the food so much, but for the salt, because you can get salt out of your fishing traps as well. Now, I don't know whether we can throw them in the lake there, or the little river, or whether they have to go in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put them in here. Where are we? Right there. So we'll place those down there. I believe I can place them down there, or do they have to be in deeper water? How do I place them? How do I place one of these? Set up above water to catch fish over time. Above water. So how do we set it up above water? Do we have to put, say, do we need to throw ourselves one of these in there maybe? And sit it on top of that? Because I've never used one. There, like that. Now, will that work? No, that obviously doesn't work. But it's definitely not going in here. There we go. Do you have to do it in a certain spot? There we go. Okay, that looks like it's working now. Okay, cool. There we go. First time that I've done that. So we've got some fishing stuff out. There's some chickens over there that I would absolutely love to catch at some point, but I believe we need a chicken coop to be able to get eggs. So what the next thing that we need to do is work out exactly what the next tier of that is, and that's 10 corn and 10 carrots. So we're going to have to go and find some carrots, or we can grow them. So if we throw that stuff in there, we've definitely got our carrots in there. I mean our corn in there. I do have a couple of seeds and stuff like that. I found a chandelier, I found a sand swept chair, and I found a cauldron as well, and a couple of bamboo planters, which I thought was really, really, really cool. We'll throw the wheat in there too. And what I wanted to do is just upstairs, I wanted to put the cauldron up here. So let's just place the cauldron here for now. Can't do anything with it. It's just decoration. But yeah, in here is where we'll throw all of our crafting stuff for there. I did find some chandeliers. I don't know whether we can hang these chandeliers from the ceiling. We may end up having to... Oh, we can hang them from there. We could put a chandelier up there. That actually looks really cool, doesn't it? That actually looks really cool. I don't think we can hang one in there. Don't think we can hang one in there because we don't have enough room. But we could hang one there, but it'll be a little bit low hanging. So what we might do is throw the next one in here. It's going to be offset. That's going to annoy people if that's offset. So let's just hold on to it for now, and we'll put it in here, and we can put all of our furniture in here, I think, for now, which will be good. So there you go. That's actually really, really cool. So we need 10 carrots now. One of the beauties is that we can go into here, and we should be able to craft carrot seeds. So let's craft 20 of those, and let's get some corn up and running as well, like that. And we'll probably get some more lettuce in as well. We'll grab 20 of those. We will grab the hoe out of here, like that, and we'll hoe this area right down here, and we'll get some crops in the ground. Now we will eventually be getting there we go, that one's dead. We will eventually be getting like, what do they call it? Here we go. Eternal. So see these eternal lettuce seeds and all that type of stuff? You can create those. So we could create eternal wheat with 10 wheat, and it'll, I think, create one bag. So and then basically what happens is you never have to plant it again. So once it's in there, you can just continue to harvest it, which is really, really cool. So we might just throw this in, get some farming done down to there, and then here, get rid of that grass. You got to get rid of the grass before you can hoe. Okay, we'll throw that through there. Should take us up to there, and then we'll take this one down all the way as well. There we go. I'm just trying to keep my eye on the sound because I just don't want it to be fading out. It happened a couple of weeks ago as well, and I'd sorted it out by actually changing the volume on my mic and on my mixing deck, and that seemed to work really, really well. The only issue was that that then any noises in the house were it would basically pick up any sound in the house, the dog barking and all that type of stuff. Whereas I've never ever had a problem with it before, so a bit peeved off, but is what it is. Let's go and throw these in here. There we go. And didn't we? I thought we made more seeds. I thought we made 20 of each, which doesn't compute. Okay, let's get some corn in. Ah, you know what it is? It's because we're missing spots, that's why. You can see by me trying to be smart and efficient, we're actually missing spots, so that's okay. We've got some carrots and everything in there, that's fine. That's fine. Now I can show you this what happens with this watering can. There we go. We'll throw that in and we'll start watering. Get all these watered, and it's empty, but if I go over to the well and right click and fill it up, it's fine. It doesn't reduce the water level, so which is pretty crazy, to be honest. There we go, and yep, no. So there you go. You get 20 waters out of one. You get 20 waters out of one full pot. So that's interesting. I was wondering how many we actually got. So this should do all of these, and now it'll be empty, won't it? Yep, it's empty. Cool. So we'll water these up. Once we harvest these, we will need to generate some more seeds and stuff. But this is going to let us do some upgrades and stuff on our workbench. So on our farmer's workbench. So that's pretty cool. So they'll go. There we go. They're popping up. Oh, that's so cool. All right, lovely. So we'll throw you back in there, sir. Don't think we need anything else out of there. And I think upgrades are probably something that are worth concentrating on. If we go over to, oh man, I'm just getting lost here. Here, and we grab those. We'll leave that sitting there for now. We'll go into, I think my ingots are up the top there. So we'll throw that up there, and then we've got quite a bit of stuff there. Our furniture workbench, we want to eventually be able to make ourselves some of these lanterns. So we just need candles for that. So, which is pretty easy. Candles and tree sap and any tree logs. So let's make 10 lanterns. Let's craft 10 lanterns. Lovely. And they can go around our house. We want to upgrade this. To upgrade this, we need 30 light leather, and we need another 10. So we need 23 light leather and another 10 poisons. Pretty important. Pretty important there. And did we not make an armor one? I'm sure we did, didn't we? Right here. 20 copper ingots. We need bone fragments, medium leather, and azure logs. Now, I'm positive. No, it must have used all the azure logs. So, that's interesting. Let's duck out here. And we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. That and that. Oh, crap. Don't hit the wall, Simmy. We'll get rid of that as well, and then we'll throw a lantern up here. We might put one there and one there maybe, because they're a little bit off center. That's going to be sort of a bit of an issue. We will throw one in there and one in there as well, and then we can get rid of those. Get rid of that as well, which is cool. And in here, we've got 2 here that we want to get rid of. There we go. Grab you, and then we'll put maybe Maybe one up there, I reckon. Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll give us that little bit of space there. In here, maybe one just there will be enough, and then up here we can get rid of that, and we can put one up in the ceiling up there. We can put another one up in the ceiling up there, and then we can get rid of that. Look at that. We are the cauldron's bubbling away. That's awesome. That's so awesome. So there you go. So now we've got a little bit of lighting in here. We can throw the rest of those over there. I'm just organising a lot of stuff, aren't I? I don't think those two go together because one is lesser and one is small. So that's pretty interesting. Potion-wise, I'm not big on using potions, to be honest. Like I never, you know, potion of poison, potion of stamina and stuff. I'm guessing that maybe we can use the potion of poison to poison a weapon. Can we? No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Might also, that kelp has to go downstairs. We've got some food there. We've got some food here. And then we've got a crude builder's hammer, which we don't need at this point in time. So let's pop back out here and we'll throw the builder's hammer in here. Builder's hammer is magnificent because you can use it and donk these and get the different patterns and stuff, which is really, really cool. Messing with this roof was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So we may end up building just out of this section here and bringing it out this way a little bit, you know, probably out to here or something like that to extend that room. And then we can put another couple of posts and stuff like that in there. These are all pickable, but they're mainly there for decoration. So hope you like it, guys. I hope that you like it. What happened to our... Oh, they're not there. They're over in the ocean, aren't they? We'll just go on quickly. No, actually, we'll go and sleep for the night, just in case it gets a little bit too dark. So we'll pop in here, have a bit of a snooze. There we go, night time. All right, and up we go. Now, this will be for our treasures and maybe a little bit of armor and stuff. It's a bit foggy today. Oh, the other thing that I've done is I've added a couple of mods, right? And the reason why I've added a couple of mods is I just thought, why not? Why not? The first one that I added was a map mod, which allows you to put these waypoints in. See these waypoints? So that completed cave down there, been down there. There's a cave here to do. I won't mark all of the caves because they're absolutely everywhere. But it allows you to put these custom waypoint markers, which is really, really cool, actually. Really cool. So I'm doing that. The other thing is fishing. So we can now we can actually make ourselves a fishing rod if we want to. And we can actually manually fish if we want to. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, then that's a great way to do it. F to harvest that, and we got swirly coral shell and purple coral seashell out of that. So there we go, swirly coral seashell. So we'll wait until that's until they've reset themselves, or they're reset, but we'll wait until such time as we can grab some more stuff out of that. I just want to pop over here while we're here. We'll go for a swim across here. Is it just me, or are you guys... Oh, yeah, see, there's a... That's right, there's this area down here as well, which is full of bookshelves and stuff. Now, this guy here, he will attack us. There we go. You can actually do those really, really quickly. Yeah. So this is a little. And this is where I got one of these beds from as well. What do we got there? Berry bush in there. I didn't realize you could put a berry bush in there. That's actually pretty cool. Blood rose. So we can grab some of these planters if we want. This here is these are ingots. You get like 1 ingot per stack there. Potion of health regeneration. We shall take that as well. There's a lantern. There's some more bookshelves here that we can get. There's a cauldron there. There is also a mod that allows you to use wardrobes, which is really, really cool. Wooden shield, carrots will take, iron ore will take, and copper ingot will take, most definitely. Oh, look at those little railings. They're actually really, really cool. And then there's a big picture up there. There is a mod for that adds pictures to that if you're interested in that. We'll take the pumpkin, most definitely. That is a urchin shell. Bugger it. Let's take it. What's up there? Don't know what that is. That's an egg. There was an egg up there. And I do want to get eggs. We'll get the linen scraps. Won't get anything else out of there. These mats are actually really, really cool, aren't they? I'm going to get them because we're going to put them on our floor. There we go. Won't be able to put anything on top of them, I don't believe. What else down here? Ah, check that out. That's actually really, really cool. That gives you some ideas on things that you can actually do if you want to. Some candles. We might come back and get those planters at some point. I think maybe. Why not? And maybe some of those picture frames and stuff. There may be a way that I can actually add my own pictures, which would be really, really cool. Let's grab this as well. We also had a cauliflower there, which is really, really cool. And some cotton. Now, cotton is a good idea. Swirly coral shell. I'm just going to take that. There we go. And did I check down? Yeah, we did check down here, didn't we? I'm just getting a little bit lost there. I don't think there's anything else in here. But what a cool little place. What an absolutely cool little place, eh? There we go. We'll get back up there. Now, that wasn't what I wanted to check out. What I did want to check out was the ocean up here. I've got to actually hit. I've actually got to hit Spurk. I don't know whether animals actually heal when they lay down, because sometimes you get stuck into them like this and they run off and they lay down. Like the bears do that. See how these guys are laying down? There we go, because we do need we need lots of leather. I just realized I haven't got my shield on me either. So we've got a little bit of leather there, which is really, really good. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a look at this. I wanted to have a look at this ocean here. There's some crabs down there, which is pretty cool. It looks like there's a boat out there as well. We could sail on here, because one of the other mods that I did get, if we go into here, is a wooden boat. Now, I haven't worked out how to use the wooden boat yet, but how to deploy it. Because the first time I tried it, the boat just disappeared on me. But let's try it, shall we? Let's try and make ourselves a wooden... Oh, shit. There we go. Let's get into here, grab our shield. Did they respawn? Look at me being all fighty and stuff. There we go. I don't know whether they respawned. They have actually taken a little bit of health out of me as well. All right. Got a bit of queue happening there. Let's chow down on that. There we go. I always, when I'm streaming this, there's a crayfish or a lobster, if you want to call it a lobster. When I'm streaming this, Noble's always there reminding me. Always there reminding me that that I need to do a queue. So we could actually sail over there, which would be really, that'd be fun. That'd be really, really fun. Let's eat some more of that. But we probably need to repair our pickaxe first. I did get a no durability mod. I did actually get a no durability mod, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Not because I want to cheat or anything like that. It's just that I am an absolute passionate hater of durability in games, because they really kill you on it as well, don't they? Like, it's never that easy. You know, it's durability, but it's but stuff just dies way too quickly, basically. So. All right, just having a sip of the old coffee there, and we'll throw that stuff up there. We'll put the silver and the iron in there, turn that on. Don't know what we're going to do with our shells, so I'll put this in the junk box over here for now. This is just where I'm putting stuff I don't know what to do with, so I'll grab all of that. That can go in there. And the urchin shell can go in there as well. Those mats we'll put on the ground. Carrots and stuff like that I'm putting in here. I'm putting all my seeds in here. You can see I'm getting a collection of seeds. Now we do have everything grown there to be able to upgrade this to the next tier. Next tier will allow us to do fish bait used on fishing trap to yield higher quality fish in a shorter amount of time. That's actually pretty cool. Did not realize that we could do that. Not really too much on there. Tier 3 we can do cauliflower and we can do turnips, which is actually really, really cool. So we could do that. And then we can turn vegetables into essence of life if we need to. And we can actually do stone planters now as well, which is pretty cool. All right, sweet. So 10 corn, 10 carrots, and we need light wood logs. So, well, we've got light wood logs in here, don't we? That's hard, that's soft, that's light wood. We've only got 6, so it is actually grabbing from that. All right, lovely, lovely. That should got those over there, and we'll throw those in here, like so. That's good. Leather-wise, over here. Grab those and we'll throw you in there, which is medium hides from those wolves. Where did we put our leather? I think I was putting our leather in here as well. Yeah, I was stacking all of our leather in here as well. Up here is purely sticks, which is good. We'll make some more arrows. I need to put this food away so we can do that. We'll go for a sail. We'll see if we can get this boat working. I'll throw you in there, and I'll throw pumpkin, egg, and cauliflower in there. That's good. And I'll throw that in there as well, because we don't need to take that with us, do we? No. Inventory management. There is another mod. I don't have it, but there is another mod that that you basically... I don't know where we're going to put all of our linen and stuff. I haven't worked that out yet. Probably not in there. I'm going to take those logs out because they don't belong in there either. I'm going to grab 100 of those because we're going to take those with us. I do have some chests and stuff that we've got, and a good wooden bed which I'm going to put in as well. We'll throw all of the sticks into there. What else? Oh, sorry, what else will we do? We've got cotton. I want to figure out what chest I'm going to put linen stuff in, and I think we're going to put that probably over here at the top. Actually, at the bottom, because I want the top ones to be... I would like the top ones to be specifically for already crafted materials, if you know what I mean. We'll throw you in there. All of that stuff, and I think that heavy leather is supposed to go up there. Cool. I know. I'm being a bit anal when it comes to this stuff, but you know, I'm trying. Nothing in there, but they can go in there like that, which is where I'm putting all my plants for planting. Which is actually really, really cool. Okay, let's go into here and let's craft ourselves a boat, shall we? Now, as I said, I do not know how to use this boat, but we're going to give it a go. I do need more arrows, so I will craft 10 of those, and we'll get ourselves a massive amount of arrows. We also need, let's go 10 again. We also basically need a repair kit, because I need to repair... Oh, throw you up there. I need to repair... where am I making the repair kits? Here, I think. Wouldn't I? No. We can make ourselves some iron armor now, so I might craft that one. There we go, and throw that on. I won't craft any more of that at this point in time, but I will figure out exactly where it was that I was crafting a repair kit. I think it's actually over here on this workbench, isn't it? Yes, right there. So let's craft 2 of those, and we'll use those. So we'll repair our copper shortbow, and we'll repair our copper pickaxe as well. It takes a long time to get out the door, doesn't it? We'll head over to here. I might get that wardrobe mod at some point as well, so that we can actually put some armor in wardrobes, which would be pretty cool. So there you go. All right, so now we've got food, we've got torches, we've got a boat, we've got arrows, and we've got the tools that we need. Sorry, I just heard a noise and I was just wondering what it was. So let's go and see. Let's go over here and see what we can do. See if we can deploy this boat. See if I can figure out how to deploy this boat without it disappearing as well. Because because the last time I tried to deploy a boat, it just disappeared. It just completely disappeared from everything. I'm going to grab this because we need the essence. So any vegetables that we find, we need to grab. We definitely need to grab them because we need the essence. So, oh crap! Yep, don't get yourself stuck there. Let's just duck over to here, grab this boat and deploy it. There we go. It disappeared. It completely disappeared. And that's what happened last time. I was hoping. It did say that you could put it in here as well. And I was kind of hoping that that it wouldn't disappear because I was... Although we could do a swim over there. There is some... you do have to be careful of sharks and stuff here too. So that's worth noting. And I found on my stream map, I actually found a... Oh, hello. He's gonna chase us in the water. I actually found on my stream map a lake that was just full of gold, like a big lake that was just completely and utterly full of gold. But what you got to be careful of here is sharks. There we go. Look, there's some gold over here. There's heaps of gold over here. Oh, yep. He's not aggro anymore. Let's go up and grab ourselves some breath, and we'll grab this gold as well. Haven't figured out what I use the gold for in game yet, and I've got a lot more hours on my stream game than I do on this, but still have not worked it out. But at least we know that there's a lot of gold underwater if we need it. So, oh crap. I wasn't taking note of of my breath there. There we go. All right, so we need to get some cobalt for some upgrades as well, so we might as well look at trying to get that. There we go. Get a little bit of breath again, and in we go. So fingers crossed that when I finish this recording this episode that we actually have some sound on it. Alright, so we'll give that up for now, only because I want to get across here and have a look at what's over here. And this is where we've got to be careful of sharks, I believe. So we need to keep our eye on that. So if we stay close to this shelf here, we might be alright. Is this just sand? Yeah, that's just sand. So we do need to collect some clay. Look at that. Wouldn't it be good to actually get to the point where we could dive down there? I don't know whether anybody's organised or done a diving mod or anything. That'd be really, really cool. Wouldn't it, to have a diving mod? So let's see if we can get across here and hopefully avoid... My God, look at that. That is so deep. Crystalline depths, all right. There's a shark right in front of us. There's two sharks right in front of us. Let's maybe go over this way. And there's another big... that must be a whale or something. I don't believe the sharks come into the shallow area, though I may be very, very, very wrong. Is that iron? No, that's copper. Yeah, there's a whale down there. Huh, cool. Probably would have been quicker just to run around, wouldn't it? I wanted to go over to that island that was over there. Oh, crap. That's not good. Who's that dude under there? Has he got a cowboy hat on? There's sharks. They look like hammerhead sharks too. They're the most aggressive, aren't they? Hammerhead sharks. It's a bit strange that there's a whole pile of zombies under here, but that big canyon down there. But you can find caves and everything under the water here, which is really, really cool. I'd like to know what this colour... I'd really like to know what this colour is down here. Oh, it's just discolouring because of the dappled light. There we go. Look at that. We do need some... we do need a little bit of health too. A little bit of health regeneration. And we need poison for upgrades as well, so... I think it was like 10 poison or something, wasn't it? I love using the bows in this. There we go. I just love it, and arrows are so cheap to make too. It's not like it's not like it costs you an absolute fortune to make yourself arrows. So Exploration. There's always stuff to find. We'll have those, thank you. There's definitely always stuff to find in these places. I'm going to go around this way. And I'm going to head across here, I reckon. And we'll kind of explore out in this direction. A little sandbank here. Get across here. Now, is any of this stuff collectible? I don't know whether it is. It doesn't look like it is. It'll probably only give us here we go. Here's an example for you. Look at that. There's a cave under here. How cool is that? That you can just find caves randomly underwater. That's sand. We're definitely going to need more copper, so I'll probably get some of that. Now, I think the from experience so far, I think where you find mountains and stuff like that is a really good place to find cobalt. So if you're looking for cobalt, you look for the dark mountains, and that's usually the best place to do it. So, but one of the things I like about this is you can go out and you can stay out for days because you can build yourself a campfire if you run out of food and do some hunting, or you can you build yourself a workbench and you run a workbench and have a workbench with you. There's a little chick there. We'll grab those so that we can get the essence for that. And there's some corn down here. Let's kill this spider off. I don't think he knows where we are. Was he hiding in a bush there? There we go. We'll grab that because we need that as well. And we'll grab... Do we not have any... Why won't it allow me to... there we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So we'll grab that. That'll give us some more essence as well. Let's just pop our head over the top here. That's a nice little area. We're going over there. We're going over there. Whereabouts are we on the map? Over there. Yeah, we're going to go over there. I think that... Is that savanna or desert? This is savanna, I think, and that's desert. So, haven't been to the desert yet. Desert is a dangerous place, so you do have to be really careful. What else have we got here? Interesting. All right, well, we'll pop around this way because we can get around. We can get around through here as well if we want to. There we go. And what we might do is I need the leather. Leather's one of those things that that you need quite a lot of. So somebody made a mod where you can actually craft your own like convert essence into leather. I'm not going that far. My main thing was it was good to get the boat, and it was really good to get the to also get yeah, well, the boat's really good, but the map as well. Because I don't know whether you guys have noticed, but when you log back in to your game, then everything that you've explored on the map has all been fog of war again. And this map mod prevents that from happening. Oh crap! Are we out of arrows already? I'm not having a good time with these guys, am I? Not having a good time with these guys at all. Yeah, whereas if we have a look at my map, you can see areas that I have explored previously, like through here, is all unlocked, and it will remain unlocked, and that's part of what that map mod does. So, well worth it. Have we run out of? No, we haven't run out of arrows. I don't know why I couldn't shoot any then. But this is looking like a good spot. I don't believe that I've been to the desert in this game before. So, is there anything under here? No, there's nothing under there. Oh, that's a mountain that I don't believe we are going to be able to climb. So we may need to go around. This is feeling very swampy. There we go. Aha, a flamingo? Yes, a flamingo. My little one would be absolutely rapt to see a flamingo. There we go. All right, lovely. Got those guys as well. Okay, what do we get? We just get normal linen scrap out of these guys, so what are these? Don't know. And of course it has to get, we'll pick up the blood rose. Of course it has to get bloody, yeah, there's a cactus there. It has to get dark when we get here, doesn't it? Of course it does. So there's and up comes the moon. What the hell is that? I reckon that's a hyena maybe. Now these guys are going to be a whole lot higher level. A whole lot higher level. They give us medium hide than what we are, so that's kind of worth noting. If it's getting a little bit too dark, I do apologize. But all right, let's roll through here. It looks like there's a little village over there that we could definitely raid at some point in time. And what I may do is this is where this map mod comes in really well. If we add a waypoint to here and we call this evil village, then and save that, then we know to come back here at some point in time, so which would be good. I think we can probably grab ourselves one of these torches for now. Don't know what that is, but we need to unlock it with our knowledge base. Can we unlock it? It's a gecko. Looks like a little gecko. I probably shouldn't be looking at that and running really fast. What kind of wood do we get out here? Let's have a look at what kind of wood we get out of here. Because I don't believe I've been to the desert. I believe I've been to the savannah, but not the desert. Gumboab log. Gumboab. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. Looks like that's what we get out of there. That's interesting to know. Is it it's a light wood. Oh, there we go. Cool. That's actually really cool. Now, I'm not one for I'm not actually one for making. I'll make a camp, but I'm not one for making beds in here because as soon as you use the bed, it acts as your respawn point, and I kind of don't like that. I would much rather be able to select my own respawn point, but still be able to sleep on a bed. Don't know what this guy is, but he's going. I don't think he even knows where we are. Oh, that's one of those big dudes. You know those big dudes that you fight that come out at night? Right. I got to not get excited. Just got to take my opportunity once he's swung and just not get excited. Because otherwise I'll get myself killed. And you can see I'm getting probably a little bit too excited there. Sorry, I'm moving. As I'm moving back, as I'm moving back as the character, I'm moving back away from the microphone as well. Another one's just spawned over there. These guys here, there we go, antelopes. What do we get out of antelopes? I mean, obviously we're going to get wood. I mean, meat. But probably light hides, I'd reckon. Is that a light hide? Yeah, that's light hide. So we can get light hides out of antelopes as well, which is good. There we go. That's going to help us out greatly. But I'm gonna leave this episode here, guys. It kind of sounds like a human squealing, doesn't it? Okay, we'll cancel that. I'm going to leave this episode here, and I think in the next episode we'll continue to hunt this area and have a look around in this area and see what we can actually find underground here and how far we can go down, and see if we can find some more stuff to help us along our way with our building and all that type of stuff. So, which would be really, really cool. But yes, this is us. This is us. We can actually, I can actually do that and take myself a screenshot if I want to. There we go. It's a nice flash with the screenshot, isn't it? We could actually grab that, and we could grab that. So, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cross your fingers for me that this thing actually bloody works, please, because honestly, I will be devastated if this 1 hour of recording has not worked. I will be absolutely and utterly devastated. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.